Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Michelle. I am the creator of this creative space of mine called Moonlit Mava 13. Thank you so much for joining me. By the title of this video, you see that we are randomly going to start talking about March. I was doing my prep for the month ahead, or for the next month to come, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be showing up on my YouTube channel, so let's talk about the month of March, okay? We have a lot of beautiful things happening in the month of March, starting with the total lunar eclipse happening on 3/3/2026, okay? This is not only a full moon, but this is also a lunar eclipse, okay? Both happening in the sign of Virgo. This is giving the final push, the final purge of so many things, okay? In astrology, we have the South Node, and in astrology, the South Node is known for everything letting go, okay? Freeing yourselves from things that just simply do not align or serve you. Because it's in the sign of Virgo, the universe is not only looking at your habits and health, but it's looking at your work life. It's looking at your work life balance capabilities. This is really much saying, like, what is no longer sustainable, it's coming out. We're releasing ourselves of it, okay? 1, 2, 3, release them, all right? If I could put that up there, I would if I was fancy, but I'm not, okay? If you are in a space where you are coping with a toxic job or toxic individual, a bad habit, a bad mental mindset, this eclipse is going to shine a light on that and make it impossible for you to continue your life going on doing that, okay? This is going to be, this can result in a massive shift in your life, in your personal space, especially in those spaces that occupy your workspace. This is going to shift your habits, your everyday daily tasks, okay? You are going to start to take a look at your life, at the spaces and people that you occupy, that you allow in your space. You are going to start to question their placements, and not in a way where you are necessarily being negative, but in a space where you are finding purpose within yourself, as well as the people around you and the things that you take your time doing, okay? This is a time where we are going to declutter our entire life, okay? And we are going to align and find so much peace in that alignment, all right? Now, March 10th, we get the green lights. Cue Beyonce. This is when Jupiter goes direct, okay? Jupiter has been retrograde in the sign of Gemini since late 2025, all right? This is very much, loading, all right? If any things that you have been planning, any dreams, any ideas and endeavors that you might have been interested in, it's still in that loading phase. Well, now we have the green light. Jupiter is a planet of expansion. Jupiter is a planet of luck. In the sign of Gemini, it rules social circles, it rules learning, and it rules communication. All right. A lot of times we always think about Mercury being the only one focusing on our communication. No, Gemini, even though Mercury's a planet, Gemini's a sign. Gemini is also connected to communication. And when it is stationing on the 10th, when it goes direct, the waiting period is now over. All right. We are now in full go mode. So when it comes to those ideas and those mindsets that we started to have around the October and November time. Those ideas should not be shelved, okay? They should not be thrown away. We can revisit those things now that we have that go ahead and have that clear mind, and, you know, see like, do those ideas align with us? Is that something that we're still interested in doing? And, you know, with the right people and the right plan, we can set sails and we can go forth, okay? So this is a time where you may see a lot of businesses and contracts and deals being made and launched, okay? Now, we have the 20th of March, we have Mercury Retrograde over. All right. So as I'm recording this, Mercury Retrograde starts tomorrow. It's February 25th while I'm recording this. February 26th, Mercury goes retrograde. March 20th, retrograde ends. All right. And it is going to be moonwalking. It's going to spend the first 3 weeks of March moonwalking in the sign of Pisces. All right. Now, Mercury in Pisces is very much like, think about when you go swimming, okay? And you're like, you know what? I can see underwater without my goggles. I'm going to look underwater. And you can see, but it's very blurry. And if it's too far away, it's just a very big like shape, okay? So think of this as a intuitive blurriness underwater, all right? It's not the most ideal way to look at things, but that's where we are right now, all right? And it ends on the 20th, right on the Aries Ingress, okay? So it's a very correctional energy, a correctional window here, all right? So once again, how they always say, I'm not a person that's like, oh my gosh, don't do this on Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde's coming, beware. Retrogrades for me, I believe, are a second chance to take a look at things, to understand, to realign, to rest, if you will, okay? But with that being said, when it comes to contracts, when it comes to agreements, when it comes to paperwork, text messages, emails, technology, this is a time to just slow down and to take a second look at things. If you have the chance to take a second look, take that second look. Take that moment to realign. Don't just get in and go, all right? This is a time where you look at your problems. When problems arise, look at those problems like, are they really problems? Or are they just misunderstandings that I just need to realign with or reevaluate? Okay, now, Saturn and Neptune, hard reset in Aries, okay? This has been going on since the 20th of February, all right? So, this has been, you know, almost like the news of the century type of situation happening. With Saturn and Neptune, it's very much a big deal, and it's going to continue to be talked about as the months go on, okay? So right before March, Saturn and Neptune are right before, like, so we're at the 25th. So about 5 days ago, Saturn and Neptune met in Aries at 0 degrees, okay? Throughout the month of March, we are going to be feeling and experiencing the aftermath of that. And that's not a bad conjunction to feel the aftermath of, okay? With the 0 degrees is at Aries point, okay? This is the absolute beginning of the zodiac. This is as close as you can possibly get, okay? You can't get any closer than that. Saturn and Neptune both met there together, okay? Now, Saturn being the planet of structure and Neptune being the planet of dreams, they are meeting, they have met there for the first time in over 37 years, okay? It has not happened in the sign of Aries since 1701 or 1702. I'm going to go with 1702. Let's go with the even numbers, okay? So this is literally a birth of a new era, all right? This isn't going anywhere. We are going to be feeling this all around. This month is very much saying, like, we are taking this pipe dream and we are giving it a skeleton. Okay, we are taking this pipe dream and we are giving it guidance, and we are going to not only give this dream an opportunity, the opportunity and spotlight that it deserves, but we're also going to give it structure, and we are going to allow this to pivot our lives, our experience in this life, and our mindset in this life. It is building a foundation of longevity for forever, okay? Longevity forever, right in front of us, right now, right in this moment, okay? Now, the month of March, there's going to be, like, culturally, collectively, we are feeling a lot of shifts and ups and downs and lefts and right. We are getting a lot of information, and we will continue to be overwhelmed with more information. Know that knowledge is the key, but however, whenever we need to take a step back and rest, do so. March is all about breaking out of our shell and stepping onto those paths that we only had in our dreams, bringing structure, bringing life to those dreams, bringing wellness and understanding into our lives, and really resetting our identity, our mindsets, our way of thinking, and breaking away from what we're told to think and how we're told to think, and gaining our own understanding, our own opinion based off of our personal life experience and what we are gathering. March and on is going to be such a pivotal, beautiful month, okay? Take it one day at a time. Choose yourself. Walk your path. Trust your judgment, and please take breaks as needed, okay? I am going to pull a card for our month ahead from the Wild Offering Oracle. It's one of my favorite decks, oracle decks to work with. Give me a card for the collective for this March 2026. I can't believe that we're already in the third month of the year. If you have booked readings with me before, you've known that I've been saying 2026 is going to be one of those years where it is going to go by fast, just like 2025 did, but it's not going to be as shaky as 2025 was. And we're in it, all right? So I have the card Sanctuary. Oh, I know it's backwards. I'll try to, like, put it up there, do something. A sanctuary resides inside of you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your heart. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this was insightful. If you made it to the end, drop a moon down in the comment section. Until next time, love and hugs to you and yours. Bye.